Welcome to SoaringHammer.com, 4fifth.com. It's a little interview for 4fifth Insider. It's Ithaca here, of course, and apparently I was chosen for the Member of the Month for the 4fifth Insider. Right now there are 5 basic questions that were asked of me, so my wife will ask me the questions, and then I'll answer them the best I can.
When did you start making your props and what got you into it?
I started December of 2008 is when I started doing the research. I found 4fifth.com. I was stationed in Baghdad, Iraq at the time, and I came across 4fifth, and it was about 2 months before I actually came home, and did a lot of research, did a lot of reading, studying, and a lot of buying. My wife was so mad at me because I was ordering crap all day long off of eBay, and that's when I made my first sticky on items needed in order to do this hobby, to get a good start on this hobby. Of course, it's not a perfect list, but it was a good start. So yeah, December 2008, and but when I actually started building was around mid-February 2009. Hayabusa, I think, was my first project. What else you got?
How long have you been building props and armor?
Well, I guess that was something in the last question. No, actually, I'm going to backdate this. I think the first time, the first sign of me actually enjoying this type of stuff was when I was a kid. My mom used to think I had some mental issues because I used to build wooden swords out of fence pickets. I used to take my mom's steak knives and make a Freddy Krueger glove. I used to make little cut-off gloves with tack sticking through them. I acquired a few broomsticks from my mother and cut them and made nunchucks. So, as a kid, I used to make things a lot. I had a good imagination, kind of an artistic, creative side. As I got older, because it kind of stopped for a long time, but when I got older, Mortal Kombat kicked it back in. I actually did a Raiden suit, Scorpion suit, and Sub-Zero suit. I wish I had photos of those. It actually came out really well. And then it just went away for another long time. Halloween is a big thing for me. Doing costumes for either the kids or myself, or a combination of the two. So it's always been a part of my life, I guess I would say, until 4fifth came into play and I found a focus point, and that was the hard armor. So, yeah.
Do you have a favorite thing to build?
Do I have a favorite thing? Halo. Right now, it's Halo. I always keep going. I told myself when I started Halo, it was going to be because I want to build a portfolio. And the only way you can do a portfolio is to have something that people can view that's already there to base your work off of. Well, Halo is a game, it's a concept, it's not a physical object, so to take that concept in terms of a physical object, you can still compare the two and determine how well someone does the work, rather than custom work or freelance work where it's just based off of your taste, whether you like it. So I started with Halo because building a portfolio. We got into Big Daddy, we got into Iron Man, we got into Predator, amongst other things. I'm looking around the room here, amongst other things. And I keep going back to Halo. I keep telling myself that we're going to get out of Halo and move into something new, but I keep going back to it. I enjoy it, but I will start getting into custom work maybe when I get back from Iraq this time. I'll start getting more into custom work.
Do you use Pepakura or scratch build? If both, what do you prefer?
I've used Pepakura, I've sculpted, I've scratch built, and I would honestly say to be a well-rounded prop person, you need to be able to do them all. Some people don't like Pepakura because they think it's too easy. It's like painting by numbers, but it's not the point. It gives you a basic structure. It does not give you a finished product. Your work you put into it with the Bondo, with the plastic, with the Dremel, and everything else you put into it is what gives you the final product. So it's still artistic. To me, using Pep and then you doing your work to it is like using a mannequin head and sculpting over it. The mannequin head is just a base for you to sculpt on. Pepakura is just a base for you to sculpt on. So I do like Pepakura. I have been doing a lot of scratch build lately, anywhere from a lot of the Big Daddy props. Everything from Big Daddy was, everything but the helmet was scratch build. That was Pepakura with scratch build, a combination of the two. I do a lot of combinations. Predator was a sculpt, and now don't get me wrong, I don't do all this work by myself. My wife has been a big asset to this with her sculpting, taking the time to pep, and I'll get into that at the end here. But I'd have to say everything. You can't just stick to one. If you want to do it right, you have to be able to scratch build. Use your imagination. Every time I walk around, I see something like, wow, I could really use that for something else. But so everything. Sculpting, pepping, and scratch build. So all of it.
Do you prefer all of it?
Yeah, I prefer all of it. You can't, yeah. But anyway.
Do you have any advice for other props builders?
Yeah, give back to the community. I think we started a lot of good projects with 405th. I think my wife really points it out to me. I think I've really been a good. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think I really did put a lot back into 405th. Me and Adam starting a member of the month. I've held contests. I've done fundraisers for other members. And it's not just me. It's other people too. But the point being is give back to the community. And not just your internet community or cyber community. I'm talking about your local community. Take what you build in and take a few hours and put it in something else. Whether you bring someone, a kid, or another person over your house and teach them your hobby, or go to, like we did an exceptional family member program this past weekend with the Heroes Alliance, which I'm part of. Check it out. We community work, internet and real life.
Give helmets to our neighbors.
Yes, I've given helmets to the neighbor. I've given props away at the releases to little kids that were there during the releases. I just gave a $3,000 suit away to Project 003 over the weekend. I felt as though he deserved it. Anything I guess you can. I mean, people have given to me. A lot of the stuff has been given to me from the community. So give back to that community. Anything else? On a side note, I want to thank the members of 405th.com and the fans of SoaringHammer.com, YouTube, and 405th Insider. Please subscribe to 405th Insider. I think it's going to be a big thing. I really do. I think you started something really good. There's a lot of y'all. I'm part of the Noble team now with Casper and Brandon. Keep an eye on these guys because I'm not doing much. I'm helping them out though, and so is Brittany and J-Jack. Keep an eye on these people. They're silent killers. They have Halo Reach products coming out. J-Jack, get better. Get well, alright? J-Jack is a silent killer. Does a lot of great work. He's a big asset to what I do, whether y'all see it or not, and if I don't say it enough or not. My wife, love her to death. She puts up with my hobby, and she helps out with the hobby. My kids are getting into it now. My daughter's working, repainting an EVA helmet right now. Yeah, I can't thank enough people. Adam, of course, for creating the forum. You got Sean Bradley, you got Link, you have new Spark creator Joe, I'm sorry getting out of it. You got Scott, you got Chris, Dodge Brutus. You and I put Soaring Hammer together. So yeah, Dodge Brutus, Timmy Khan, Johnny, Dread Mullet, Nintendude. I know I'm forgetting people because there's just too many. Ben Streeper, another good guy. These people are out there, and pay attention to what they're teaching you. It'll go a long way. And I'm going to end this with my favorite saying because it's so true. I'm a United States soldier ready to deploy for my 5th time in a few weeks. But if I can do it, so can you.